La 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 la.
And it feels so good.
La 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 la.
On the right side.
La 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 la.
And it feels so good. Let's go.
La 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 la.
Praying hands to the Father, oh, way too good to be bothered, oh, living life with no stress, yes, every minute's my best, yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery, buying my mama a house is harder than pottery, winning it just like I oughta be, things looking up, I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life, everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new, sun is about to break through, ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh, all my friends get together, oh, feel it couldn't be better, yes, tell me this is forever, yeah, summer days they're getting hotter, she getting up out the water, baby it's beautiful, so that's the future is wavy, colors are crazy, I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life, everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, glossy feeling brand new, sun is about to break through, ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 The chemistry is right. I'm feeling so alive. Dreams flying in the sky. And I'm never coming back. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh moon, pussy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. I'm living on the bright side. I'm living on the bright side. I'm living on the bright side.
I'm living on the bright side.
Podcast. What's up, everybody? We tuning in. I think I'm gonna keep it down a little bit. You know what I mean? But no, I ain't. Wouldn't be fair. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Djgold, what's up?
What's up?
We got some special guests, man.
Yeah, let's see people chime in, man. We're always rushing speed.
I got a speedball. They can watch it a little later. They can watch it. We just gonna do this on time thing.
We're never on time.
Well, with that being said, Tiffany is our sit-in co-host. What's up, Tiff?
No, she sound motivated.
Yeah, right. What's up? And we have a special guest tonight, Donna. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How
I'm doing peachy. I'm doing peachy.
you doing? Excellent.
I'm gonna start off. DJ Go, how was your week? What's up?
Great week. Like I said, I'm still letting a few people chime in, so make sure if y'all are chiming in, please share the live because this is live. But I had a great weekend. Taco Tuesday. Shout out to everybody. Man, big thank you for everybody supporting Taco Tuesday. Frank's on Friday. Shout out to everybody just supporting. I've been seeing all the flooding going around. You know, I'm a fisherman, so I see all the rivers just flooding toward Kentucky and Tennessee and all that. So anybody got family out there going through flood problems, man, my prayers go to them because it's been rough. And usually I go fishing this time of year, but you cannot go fishing nowhere in the rivers right now. Nowhere.
I ain't seen it. I ain't been up on it. Wow, that's something new for me.
I heard Tennessee and Kentucky was flooded too.
Yeah, prayers go out to the
that's
families.
That's the whole from Ohio. I think it's the Ohio River that runs through there. But
So is it actually in Ohio?
no, it's the Ohio River runs through Kentucky.
Okay.
That's the part that's flooded toward Tennessee.
Tennessee.
So yeah, it's been bad. So
You got family out there? Say some prayers. Or
I'm
just
talking,
anybody.
I'm talking
period.
about it's been bad. I'm talking about, man, buildings underneath water. So it's bad. It ain't like it's serious.
Wow.
And so water keeps coming from like just say like Fox River or Mississippi River even goes from people don't know part of Wisconsin, part of the Mississippi River reaches over there.
Mm-hmm.
All that water rushes through this way, reaches this way, then all goes down toward the southern states. And that's where the flooding really starts at. So it's been bad. But I tell people all the time, you got loved ones down there, make sure they safe. Just check on them.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. They might need somewhere
Definitely.
to go. It's bad. And like I said, I'm a fisherman, so that's why I just brought that up. And then
Yeah, no.
I see what's
Especially in
going
people, if it's flooding like that, that's something I've been lost on.
on. Shout out to Miss Pat. She's checking in too. Thank you for checking in. Make sure you share this live, please. Thank you.
Pat, what's happening?
Yeah. But how was your weekend though, Mr. Paul?
Busy. Lucky Scotty's. Bingo been rocking. Every Monday at Lucky Scotty's, we've been taking off. Tuesday, Loteria, Mexican bingo. It's getting there. When it get hot, you know what time it
You
is.
doing bingo 2 times?
Yeah, it's different though. It's a difference in bingo. There's one bingo and then there's another bingo. Loteria is totally different.
Oh, that's
yeah.
I just think that's just, I don't know. That's you.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
That's you being Paul.
But check it out. Lucky Scotty's on Friday, off the chain, top 40s. Me and Carlos, and then Angel, DJ Angel, shout out to him. We do go way back, house music freestyle. Karaoke on
Sound like
Thursday.
you busy. That's a good thing though. As long as you busy, staying motivated.
Staying motivated.
Working.
Staying motivated.
Oh, he lights on them up over there. Shout out to RF39 Productions. I like, what the
Yeah.
hell is that? But yeah, big shout out to RF39 Productions, man.
And before we get started with that goal, make sure if there is anybody with some talent out there, got a second part of this, it's called Sessions. Get a hold of RF39 Production. It's going down. You probably want to get to be a part of something like this. It's moving up. So pay attention to it. Get a hold of them if you got some talent. That's all I can say.
There's a lot of people with talent now. So what, singing?
Singing, rapping. That's
What
pretty
else?
much about it. Singing and rapping.
Okay.
They got big
What
time.
if they could play the violin or something?
I believe they on there.
Okay.
I believe
Well,
you know instruments and stuff
give
like that.
details. You know, you supposed to be the
Well, we posted.
or like you tell Tiff, and you know,
We posted.
This your shit now. Get it together.
Hey,
Get it
we
together,
definitely
sir.
posted. We
Okay.
definitely posted.
But you can't mention nothing without giving details.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them what
That's
they
why
need.
talent means.
What talent?
Talent.
Tattoo.
If you got 80s,
haircut.
come on in here if you tattooed it.
Okay. I mean, we don't know. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
yeah,
like, I
yeah,
don't know.
you right.
I mean, I don't. You know, like I said, I don't be knowing, Paul. So you know, tell us what we need to know.
That's about it.
The viewers
Sessions.
want information, so give them information.
Check in to RF39 Productions. Look at that page.
RF39. Shout out to them one more time.
Check that page out. You won't be disappointed. So, with all that said and done, we got a special guest here tonight. Donna Langley. Is that how I say it?
That's correct.
Donna Langley is in the house. And guess what, everybody?
What is that, Paul?
Guess what? She got her own travel agency.
Oh, let's make some
She
noise.
gonna give us some insight of this stuff here. You want to
Make
hear?
some
We.
noise for that.
Thank you.
Let's
She
make
owns
some
her own
noise.
business.
And that means a lot. 'Cause
Tell me about it,
people,
Cole.
people don't understand. Well, you know, I talked to Big Mike today. Shout out to 1119. But I talked to him, and he always stressed to me, excuse me, you don't know how to run a business until you run a business. It's hard. You know, they don't see the struggles. Everybody see the, you know. So it takes a lot to run a business, because you just can't jump in a business and expect to make millions of dollars. You gotta.
Is that right, Donna?
That is correct.
Okay.
And she's
Tiff, what
holding
you
on.
think?
Very true.
Okay.
I work at 1119.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what it is.
Multiple bars.
Oh,
Okay.
well, she know how cheap Mike is too. Then that's a good thing. I'm glad I got.
You're right, boss.
Yeah. Hold on.
Give you a shout out.
Good luck. Good luck with that one.
Gold second stack.
I can't even get a raise. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's talk about this travel agency.
That's right. We gonna loosen this up.
And we're gonna try to encourage you people out there watching. You might not be watching now. You might watch this a week from now, tomorrow. Don't matter. We can still get you a plane, flight, whatever you need. She can get you where you need to go. So we're gonna get the information right now that you need to know.
Tiff, before I get started with Donna,
Wake your
besides
ass up,
being a
Tiff.
bartender, is there anything else you do?
I also work at the VA.
Okay.
In nursing.
Okay.
Don't give them too much info. Motherfuckers be calling in. They don't even know her name. Tiff. They be at the VA talking about Tiff. Man, that's 200 Tiffs in here. But no, I'm just.
Seems like you got 1,000 jobs then. I just wanted to make sure, you
I
know.
always have 1,000 jobs.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You want to shout out your daughter or anything? You know?
Shout out to all my children.
Okay.
All my bonus children. You
Okay.
know who you are.
Okay.
You got some bonus. What did you call bonus? I need to know. What's bonus?
Bonus meaning not biologically mine, but I raised.
Okay. So that could have been like your exes had a child. Y'all, you looked like.
However you want to categorize
Okay.
it. It's just
All right.
not your biological child, but you raised it.
Okay.
It's your bonus baby.
Bonus baby.
Bonus kids, what's happening?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Bonus. That's a good way to look
You got
at
some
it.
bonuses, right?
Hell no, that's my son. I call him my son.
Okay. I knew you was gonna say it. Is it okay?
You know,
Ain't no bonus.
They say
It's
you
yours.
feed them so much, they start looking like you. Like he's still starting to get them big ass teeth in the front. Like.
Coming up.
But no,
Shout out
just-
to Milo too while we at it.
Oh yeah, shout out to Milo. Definitely.
Donna, let's get right into it, okay?
All right.
I'm going to start off with this. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Just give us some brief, you know, where you grew up,
Please
schooling.
Don't. I knew he was gonna say
Yeah, we got it. We got to know. People at home, listen, go.
I knew he was
People
gonna
at
say
home,
school.
Tiff, want to know who they dealing with.
She ain't go to Zion.
Well, I'm going to find out.
Okay, let's go.
Come
then.
on, Donna,
Let's
talk
go,
to us.
Miss Donna.
Okay, so I am originally from Jamaica. So when I came to this country, I lived in Rhode Island.
Okay.
Now, that is the smallest state in the Union. And when I say Rhode Island, people are like, what? Yes. So it's right up there in New England. I've lived in New York, Florida, Rhode Island, like I said. I love living in Wisconsin. I've also lived in Italy.
I see why you're a travel agent.
Lord have mercy. Come on, Donna, speak
That
to me.
makes sense though. Why she's a travel agent?
I
She
love
books
to
her
travel.
own.
I love, love, love to travel. I did actually go to school years and years and years ago because I'm really old.
Don't say
When you-
that.
You don't look like you
When-
old now, Donna.
I am.
You look great.
Went to school for a year for travel. That was a long time ago. I did, as you mentioned, schooling. I did not go to Zion.
Nah.
But I do have my bachelor's of science in marketing. I do have my MBA.
You know what that is, Paul?
I do not.
Master's of
Bachelor-
Business, Business Administration.
Okay.
Now, having said that, you do not have to have all that to be a travel agent or to own your travel business.
But you got it on your belt though, in case
True,
you want, yeah,
true.
in case you
Well-
want to do something different.
True. Well, I do have a full-time job. My business is a part-time business, and I'm working to make my full-time business.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is where the schooling and education comes into play.
Okay.
With my full-time job. Right now, if you want to be a travel agent, we can train you. You don't have to go to school like I did.
Ooh. So people at home, you heard what Donna said. She said you ain't got to go through everything she went through because she can train you to get where she at. But guess what? You want to got bachelor's, masters,
I got a bachelor's and a master's.
and a master's.
Ooh.
Did you grow up in this area or no?
No. Like I said, from Jamaica, we went to Rhode Island. And then from Rhode Island, I moved to Florida. And then I moved back to the north to New York. And then to Florida. And then to Italy. And now I'm in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So where is your travel agency at?
In Wisconsin.
So it's in Wisconsin. What's the name?
The name is Double A Travel.
In what city?
It is in Pleasant Prairie, which is Kenosha County.
Yeah,
right
that's-
over the border.
I consider Pleasant Prairie almost, you could just say that's Illinois to me.
North
Up
Illinois.
the street.
Yeah, like that ain't far.
Yeah.
And don't act
It
like
just
you
took me
got
20 minutes to come here
Okay.
from my house.
okay. But that ain't far. That's right up the road, Paul.
So you've been here for a while?
I've been here since I was a teenager. And I'm old now.
So
I
wait a
do
minute.
have a husband and 2 children.
Okay. So you've been here since. So you went to one of these schools then? Or
I
did
went
you
to school in Rhode Island, and then I went to college in Florida.
I'm getting
and
to it.
A master's in Wisconsin.
Okay. Wisconsin, Madison.
No, I went to Cardinal Stritch just for my MBA.
Any other school besides that?
Not in Wisconsin, no.
Okay.
My son went to Madison.
Okay.
University of
Okay.
Wisconsin,
Okay.
Madison.
Just trying to get a little info, because when people start tuning in, they want to know some stuff. Just like me, I want to know who I'm really going to be dealing with if I want to book some stuff. I don't know about DJ Gold or Tiffany, but I'm going to want to know some stuff because I want to make sure I'm sitting down with the right people to give me the right information. Am I correct? Go. I'm just.
You're correct.
You're correct.
You're right.
I want to know everything.
Like I say, she went to school in Rhode Island, so you don't have to worry about Carmel or no damn Zion.
Rhode Island is beautiful.
I could believe it.
If you get a chance to go to the Northeast, go to the Northeast. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine.
So I think of them, what's the pickers called? American Pickers when I hear Rhode Island, Maine. That's where they go to find the classic cars and all the nice hidden
really?
gems. And
I'm
they-
surprised Tiff ain't been out there because she like to travel herself. Tiff be everywhere every weekend.
Tiff over here quiet.
I like to travel outside of the border of the U.S.
Oh, okay.
You got stamps on your passport?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna get me a passport
Martha's
this year
Vineyard
too.
and Nantucket, up that way. Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm getting me a passport this year.
Me too. I'm
Everybody
falling
use
in
a
line.
passport.
We're going to fall in line. People at
Life
home,
is too
get your
short.
passport.
Get your passport and travel.
Donna said get your passport. DJ Gold said get your passport.
I mean-
Tiff already got hers.
Shit, from the-
multiple stamps.
And I believe you can apply online now for your
Yes, you
passport.
can.
So they're making it a lot easier.
Shit, from the looks of it, you're gonna need a passport to go to Kenosha,
You ain't lying.
with Indiana.
Yeah.
Wait, Trump just, like I say, we ain't supposed to speak of the commander in chief right now. They say you're not supposed to, but I do all the time.
Hell, we report up to them.
Yeah, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't vote for him or nothing, but I feel like he's definitely in office losing his damn mind. I don't know what point he's trying to prove or what is he trying to make history. I don't know, but I think everything he's doing is wrong. The market's bad. Everything's bad right now.
Yeah.
Everything.
It is. It's so far.
People scared
right now.
of their jobs. I shouldn't have to wake up and be like, damn, am I gonna lose my job? That's the thing.
lying.
If Trump, just say if he choke on a fry for McDonald's, man, I think we need to close McDonald's down. Shut them down. We're gonna, they can't sell fish sandwiches no more. Any damn thing. I'm just saying he's really tripping right now.
Yeah. So, Donna,
Yes.
why should people use travel agents?
Well, first of all, there is no fee that you have to pay for
You
travel.
gonna have to talk up a little
I'm
bit.
sorry.
Talk up a little bit because them people at home got to hear this.
Yeah,
Listen, y'all.
I had
Y'all
to-
need to listen
I
right
had
now.
to look up,
I got
like-
to find out.
Because I thought a fee. So
No, you do not pay a fee to a travel agent.
Okay.
Now, I have to tell you, there are few travel agents that might charge you a nominal fee for research because as a travel agent, you have to do a lot of research. But I don't charge a fee, and most travel agents do not charge a fee because we get paid by the vendors through a commission system. All right?
Oh.
It's almost like third party then.
Yeah. Well, you know, regardless of whether you book it by yourself or you book it through a travel agent, if you book a rent-a-car or a hotel stay, included in the price that you pay is a commission, right? You don't get it when you book it yourself. The travel agent will get that commission, right? If you go on a cruise, there's a commission base that the cruise line will pay a travel agent. Could be 10%, could be 16%, could be 15%, whatever. So that's where the travel agent makes their money, through the commissions, right? That's why we don't charge a fee.
So, you know, Tiff, you book cruises, right? So, explain a little bit. So, when you book, you know, talk to Donna real quick. You book? Come on, talk to her real quick. Come on now.
I'm platinum.
Oh, what's that mean?
What cruise line?
Carnival.
Carnival. Okay.
So that's what everybody really goes with Carnival. That's the party.
That's the fun
Not
ship.
really.
Well, can we say at a certain age then?
At a certain age and and if you're looking for a certain type of cruise.
So Disney.
That's
Disney
more for
cruise.
kids.
I know.
Not
I'm
really.
just saying what we
Not
selling.
really.
Like what a sale. Like
Because a Disney cruise line is a higher category cruise line than a Carnival cruise line. So there are several
You're paying way more money.
categories of cruises,
yeah.
right? So you've got your regular cruise line, then you've got your premium cruise line, you got your luxury cruise line, you've got, there are a whole bunch of different things, right? And also within that, you have what the cruise line is for. For Carnival, it's the fun ship, right? So you're going on Carnival to have a good time. You're not necessarily going on Carnival for great meals, right?
Uh-oh. Give it to us, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie.
Robert Foster said, no, he know that.
They
I'm not
meals-
going on a cruise. So.
They meals are not upscale, but they just how I like them. Simple cheeseburger. Give me that food out there.
That's it, go.
Man, I'm okay with that on a
they
cruise.
do
I don't care
have
about that.
they do have
Captain's
more than
dinner.
cheeseburger.
They do.
They do have more than cheeseburger.
No.
They also have little
They
restaurants
also
on
have
there that you can
tons
book.
of little restaurants, and I do like
certain hours, Paul. I don't think you can just wake up from your nap.
He's gonna be in the pizza line late at night.
They've got a good pizza place on the Carnival
They
cruise
do.
line.
Toward the
They've got
back,
a
too.
really good pizza place on the Carnival cruise
And
line.
the tacos
I'm scared to
on
go
Carnival
now,
are
though.
really good.
I'm scared of cruise ships right now. I'm scared of flying right now. I just been TikTok going crazy.
Yeah.
Cruise
Stay off
ships.
of TikTok.
It's hard. It's hard, but cruise ships definitely. Last time I went on a cruise ship was in I can't remember 2018 November. February, right before COVID hit. It was in February. I know in March they stopped the cruise ships, and some cruise ships wasn't even in the U.S.
Yes, that's true.
And we made it probably about a week because it was the end of end of February. And I said, and people were wearing masks then, and I swear to you, I said, these people crazy. What the hell they wearing a mask for? They all on the tanning and everything with a mask on, got the rope thing on their face tanned and everything. I'm like, why the hell are they wearing a mask? I didn't know nothing about COVID until I got back off the cruise ship, and it was all on TV.
Yep.
Spreading
right.
from
So,
China.
Donna, you say Carnival is a party ship, pretty much. Can you say that?
Yes, you can say that. And they've got their newest ship, the
Talk to
see,
us.
I told you I'm gonna go
Get your
buy-
notes then. I know you got
No,
it in your
I
notes.
didn't write down the newest Carnival ship, but it's huge.
Is it a Jubilee?
No, not Jubilee. That's not the one I was talking about. But that's okay.
What is the
but that is a
Jubilee,
new.
though?
The Jubilee is a ship. Is a Carnival ship.
Yeah, they name
Yeah.
them.
I forgot
Yeah.
what ship.
And it's, so when they name these ships,
All the ships have a name.
And it's okay. So it's
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing going on.
Right. So all the ships have a different name.
Yeah, you haven't been nowhere.
No.
He's
You ain't
scared to
been
leave
nowhere.
Illinois.
You know, like the Carnival Pride, the Jubilee.
Is it festival?
Look, that's another one. You know, but they have different size ships also. So you've got the smaller ships and then the larger. So the newest ones are the large ones, the
Okay.
really large ones. That is a beautiful ship. I must say that Carnival. It's a beautiful ship.
And my fiance, she's going in June She's going Monday through Friday, but I said, no, I ain't doing Monday through Friday. That's the whole week. Yeah. That's too long. I only like to do the Bahamas because I like to.
Oh,
You like the 3-day cruises.
Man,
like
get me there. Get me there one day. I went to Cozumel and Progreso, Mexico. That was too long. That was too long at sea coming back. And when I say the waves and the storms, the water coming out the pool, locked down in your room, scared. Yes,
What
that
month
was me.
did you go?
I forgot.
What month? It
I
had to
forgot.
be.
You must have
it
went
had to
through
be
hurricane
like,
season.
No, 'cause-
January or February, something like that. In the Gulf.
It was. I know we went to.
This is
we,
why I'm
we
not
left.
going.
We left Houston.
Well,
I mean,
you
not
don't
Houston.
book during hurricane
we
season.
left Galveston. I don't think it was hurricane season. It just so happened we
You're in the
caught a
Gulf.
storm.
You're in the Gulf, and that's rockier than over in the other side of the Caribbean.
Caribbean almost, right? Yeah.
Caribbean, yeah.
Paul, when I tell you, nobody was outside. Nobody.
that-
the
you know what?
rain was coming down so bad. The water was out the pool.
Yeah, but that is not how it is all the time.
No. at
Well,
all.
that scared me. That's
No,
why I said
that is
3 days.
not how it is all the time.
I have one coming up. I leave on May 3rd.
Oh,
you.
congratulations.
Okay, now
For you.
let me, Donna.
Yes.
What are some places that are on the rise? What's some places on the rise, y'all? I got to know if I decide to get on a crew. Juan, if I decide to get on a crew, Rob, Christina, what is the hottest thing smoking right now on the rise? What's happening? What's good for me to get on the ship and make my move? I want to have fun. Went to the Rocky part. I want to go have fun. Hit me up 7 days. I'm gone.
No, you don't need 7. 3 first.
He's not
Don't
going to
listen
last
to
7
him.
I'm
days
not
on a
going to listen to
cruise.
him
Don't
because he
listen
want to
to
go
him.
right
He
there and
needs-
back.
but here's
He would
the
need to
thing.
experience it first because.
No, if you're going on a cruise for the first time, I do recommend a 3 or 4 day.
Thank you.
Yes.
What's on the rise, Donna?
Because I had to take pills, everything. My 5-day cruise, I had to take the caution.
Oh, you got seasick?
It was
Yeah.
that bad.
It was sounds like it was rough. But can I mention a couple of other things why you should?
Come on.
Why you definitely should use a travel
Come
advisor.
on.
Travel advisors have access to vendors that regular public people do not have access to. Also, we do have specials that you would not have access to if you book it yourself. Correct. Right? So travel advisors might have, we were just talking about cruise, you might get like onboard credit, which is money for you to spend for free, like $50 or $100. We might have that. We might have where you can get a discount or you can get Wi-Fi for free or whatever. A couple of things that we have right now is if you book a getaway vacation package, which is the air, the hotel, and the transfer to and from you can get up to $150 off. If you book between April 7th and April 28th to travel April 7th to January of 26. And on Royal Caribbean, which is another cruise line,
Okay.
you can get a complimentary dinner
Grown
for
folks.
2.
That's grown, right? More or less partying.
Yeah, that's more family.
Yes. Okay.
You know, stuff like that. Sailings June 1 to December 31st of 2025 in a balcony or suite for 6 nights or longer. Going to the Bahamas, Bermuda, Canada.
Yeah.
Caribbean. So that is good. And we do all the work for you.
You would like that, Paul, but just like I say, take the 3 days first. And I want to show you something, Paul, so you won't think, because I had a good room. I always get what
you
they
get
call
the balcony or the ocean view with the window.
Yes,
The ocean view with the window.
yes, because I feel like I need to be away from people, and then I open I'm comfortable. But then when I went on the cruise ship, right, I left my watch. My fiance left her watch. And out of all people on Black Cruise Group, they found us through Facebook. And somebody was like,
well,
does
that's
anybody,
nice.
so they asked, does anybody know this couple from the one on the Carnival cruise ship? Somebody tagged us, me and her was like, ain't this y'all? This y'all? I'm like, hell yeah, she left her watch. So we called them in because the guy that they left it with, they left his name and everything, who they gave it to. He never turned it in. He never turned it in, but Carnival gave us almost like $1,500 and I haven't
Wow.
choosed it yet though.
Oh, a voucher to book an
Voucher
Yeah.
to book an island?
So I called them about a few months ago. I said, hey man, y'all better still have my voucher because I still got the receipt from y'all stole my watch. I had insurance on it, so I didn't really care.
that's
But yeah, I just wanted to show Paul this because I thought of that. And the Black Cruise Group, if you're on Facebook or if anybody on Facebook, check that out because they show everything. Like they'll show all the cruise ships, what they go on, their experience, everything. That's just something to look into. If anybody thinking about cruise ships, because you don't have to cruise. She do flying. If you want to fly to California, New York, get hotel rooms, rent a car, she does it all. So Paul,
Okay. So, destinations on the rise. Lately, in the last couple of years, Dubai has been really, really big. A lot of people are going to Dubai because it's really affordable. You can go there. You don't spend a whole heap of time, just like 5 days.
yes,
And then you come back. But it's very popular. Also growing in popularity
Dubai,
is
Paul.
Japan, Vietnam, Taiwan.
Oh, Donna, hold up now. You had me when you said Dubai.
I wouldn't even go to
You
Dubai.
had me when you said them other places, like, maybe go to Jamaica. I might even want to check out Rhode Island. When you talking about Japan and Vietnam,
I'm just
come on
telling
now.
you.
Donna,
I'm
come on.
telling you.
You
what
better
people
talk to
are-
the people at home and tell them, explain to
telling
them
you.
about these places now.
I'm telling you
forget
that's
about
what
Dubai.
people are asking about.
Japan?
Yes.
What
yes.
about Thailand?
Cost of living.
And Thailand also. And
Cost of
Thailand
living is nothing.
and Vietnam.
Yeah,
Cost
Thailand's
of
really
living
cheap.
is cheap.
And you get treated like
It's
king
cheap.
out there.
Vietnam and Thailand, cheap. Japan, because it's got all of those anime, all the anime people are really interested in Japan. They're also Mount Fuji and all that stuff. People are Asia is getting big. I mean, you still have the popular places like Jamaica, Mexico, well, the whole Caribbean. Mexico.
Don't get your mind set on Dubai, Paul, because you can't even get caught eating in public during Ramadan.
Yeah. So you have to.
You
have
can't
to
even-
Yeah, there's strict
I'm
rules
serious.
over there.
I'm eating, I don't care if it's Ramadan,
That's why
whatever,
your
man. I'm
fat-
going to
listen,
eat now,
and
Donna.
your-
I'm going to eat.
listen,
They gonna
your-
put you in Dubai
No, your
prison.
fat ass going to prison. I'm
Well,
serious.
this is
My
where
stomach gonna be right.
this is where your travel agent comes in, because your travel agent will do the research and let you know.
You can't even hug
this
your
time is
girl.
Ramadan.
Yeah.
Kiss
this
your girl
time
in
is where you
public.
go.
You off with your head. They cut your head off.
Donna, talk to me now. 'Cause Gold got me nervous over here. They talking about food.
You cannot.
I got to eat
You
now.
cannot hug
You
and kiss
can
your
eat.
girl in public. No,
Listen,
it's a
let
lot
me
of
tell you
stuff.
something. Don't listen to him.
Okay, I'm not. He's trying to scare me.
I did the
This
research.
is why you talk to a travel agent.
You hear me at home? You hear at home?
I did
Talk
my
to the
research.
travel agent. She gonna give it to you.
Agent. Because the travel agent will do the research to tell you when's the best time to go, what's happening, where you can go, what to do. Like if you're going into a mosque or something, you do have to cover your head and cover your whole body and all that stuff. If you go
Certain
into a
times,
mosque.
right?
If you're going into a mosque, you can't do the whole public display of affection type thing.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Tell him the real
Certain
truth.
times. She's saying certain times.
But
though.
no, that's
No
that's
time.
ever.
They ain't
That's
better-
ever?
Right.
in public.
In
in
public. In public.
You better not smoke in public.
There are a lot of things, but it's just like anywhere else. It's just like if you go to Singapore. Singapore also is big. You can't chew gum and spit it out on the street. You can't do stuff like that. And if you put some, you have to find a garbage can to put your stuff in.
And where's
What
that
is
at?
it?
Where's that
That's
at?
Singapore.
Jail though. You gotta remember
Singapore,
jail.
everybody.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Jail.
Yes.
Singapore. And where's that located? Singapore.
That's in Asia.
And that's in Asia. I don't know.
Yeah.
School me on it.
I thought you went
Yeah.
to Carmel.
I don't know where every place is, but go ahead, Donna.
But you
know
went
what
to
you're telling
Carmel.
me.
That was
No,
how many years ago?
Yeah.
Don't matter. They got the best of the best. Let him tell it. They
I
let
know
him tell
nobody.
it.
Do
They
you know
got the
anything about
best of it.
Singapore? Okay, well, everybody else is, but everybody
hold
else
on.
is ahead of me then.
Hold on. We work in media just asks his glasses. Where is Singapore? They'll say, Asia. He got the new Ray-Ban glasses, the ones that talk to you. So shout out to him. We work in media. Shout out to we work in
You
media.
saying so other things that travel agents do for you is
Yeah, so we're a phone call away. So if you run into any issues, you can call us. We'll take care of it for you. We'll mitigate the situation.
and what else do you
we
as
do the
far as
work.
like so if I call and I want to book, you're gonna give me the times when I should go?
No. What I'm going to ask you is, who's going, how many people are going, any children are going, what are the ages of the children, how long do you want to stay, what are you looking for? Do you want to cruise? Do you want to do an all-inclusive? Are you looking for a Caribbean? Are you looking for Europe? What are you looking for? Do you want a big resort? Do you want a small resort? I mean, there are questions that I have to ask you. What's your budget?
Yeah, the budget is mainly important.
What's your budget? From this to this? Between 3,000 and 4,000? Between 10 and 12,000?
God damn, trips costing that much?
Yes.
Depending on where you go. Yeah.
Well,
I had a client that went to Germany and Austria. Her and her daughter, $22,000.
ooh, shout out
10
to
days.
shout out to her daughter.
Baller.
You gotta have a bag to just go blow in 30 days. Back in the day, I could do that. Not now though. I work too hard for this.
I mean,
back in the day,
people do all kinds of stuff. But I must tell you, it's funny that we were talking about cruising because cruising is on the rise, especially like millennials.
everybody.
They are, which is, kind of like, really? Millennials. But they are big into, they're growing in the cruise industry now. A lot of people are doing cruising.
Before we get to millennials, before we talk about them.
Sound it
so
out.
I got to. I definitely got to sound it out. Millennials. Yeah. So you saying some of the places that's on the rise to go is Europe? Are you saying Europe?
Europe has always been.
But you saying Japan?
Japan, Vietnam, Thailand, Dubai.
But
Isn't there a new thing in place now with Europe that you have to get permission to go into the country?
Yes.
Talk to
An
us now,
ETA.
Donna.
Yeah.
It's called an ETA, Electronic Travel Authorization. Right now, to go to the UK, you have to get it. The rest of the European Union, like Spain, Italy, France, that is going in later on in the year. Like I've got clients that's going to the UK, and they have to do that now.
Can you explain how you get that?
Sure, it is an online application. So what you do is you would go to the ETA website, fill it out. It's tied to your passport. So you have to have your passport information when you fill it out. And there's a charge for that. I think right now the charge is like $12 or something like that. And that lasts for 2 years. Or when your passport expires, whichever comes first. But it's very easy to do. And it only takes them 2 to 3 business days to get that taken care of, for you to get that ETA.
Well, I went to London last year and had a ball.
This is all under the Trump Act now.
No, this is not. This is the European Union. They start. This is coming from last year. They decided that they were going to put this in place for the electronic.
So is there any other places where you need the ETA to go? Or
no, that is specifically for the European Union. UK and the European Union.
So we can just travel to China right now, no problem.
No.
Okay.
The ETA is different. You have to have like visa, depending on where you're going. So if you're going to China, you're gonna need a visa and you're gonna need a whole bunch of other stuff, which I'd have to research for you. But let's say you want to go to Canada, which is just over the border. Which
They don't want us right now.
Well, they're good with Americans.
Serious.
They're good with Americans.
They threaten
It's
to
the
cut off
president
our-
of America that they don't like.
Oh yeah, but they threaten
But
to cut off
I
our
want
power.
to tell you, if you have had DWI, what do you guys call it?
DUI.
DUI? Okay. You're going to have problems getting into Canada because they can deny you entry for having that on your record.
Hello,
So they're doing
everybody at
background
home.
checks to get into Canada?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all.
But I can go to Canada without a passport? No?
No.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Damn, Drake.
If
I
you
can't
have
go
a
see
DUI, you are not getting into Canada. She said that. Travel
They
is-
have the right to deny you entry
so they can't let you in there.
if they want to, but I wouldn't.
You know, right? You pretty much.
I wouldn't chance it to get to the border, and they're like, no,
But
and then
see-
you have to turn around.
You see how I took a shot and then I'm giving it a whole hour before, maybe an hour and a half before I get behind the wheel. I just took one shot. So it's like, you got to drink responsible nowadays.
But she said if you got a DUI,
Yeah, but that's
don't go
why you
knocking on
gotta-
Canada door. Canada ain't letting you in, man.
I always wanted to go to
Tip.
Canada.
Canada ain't letting you in.
But you need a passport to go to
You
Canada.
need a passport.
You
don't
better
have
not
to
even
worry
go to
about
the
a
don't smell
DUI.
like liquor. I don't care what you say. You go to Canada and you smell like alcohol, you're not getting in a
They
city.
say Canada is nice though. It's not like
What you know
it's-
about it? You been to Canada?
No, I haven't. But my family reunion is in Canada, which by the way is Adams, our family.
Hold up. You might be related to me.
Hold on,
You have
hold
any
on,
Jamaican
hold on.
family?
My last name is Adams.
Hold
I
on,
know,
hold
but
on.
you have any Jamaican?
Hold
are you
up. I got
Jamaican?
a lot of family. We go way down and way up.
Don't
Hold
worry.
up now. It's a lot of us.
Trust me, you're not related.
I got Indian in there and everything. I don't know. She might be.
No.
I got
no.
Indian in my family.
Let's
I got
do a
Jamaican.
DNA
Hold
test
up,
and squash this right now.
Huh?
Let's see if you got Jamaican in you.
I'm going to do that test.
23 and me.
Tiff,
I'm going to do that test anyway.
it's like night and day. We ain't got it.
Come on, man. I'm
course-
trying to tell you.
Of course, they're not related.
He might be 0.3
She might be
Jamaican.
related to me. Don't know. Haven't you seen the movies where people been related? I mean, we'll get to that later. But anyway, I want to ask you this question though. We're gonna get to this other stuff. But Juan looking at me like, "Come on, Paul, let's get on with it." Juan, I hear you, man. I'm coming. So anyway,
Shall I?
where are the Gen Z and the millennials going? I did it. Cause I be messing up.
It sound like you hooked on phonics.
Well, I check this out.
He's been
I can't say
practicing.
it. I want to hear you say millennials.
Shout out to Kia Foster.
Let me hear you
second
say it.
too. You got the cards.
No,
I
but what
got
you
'em.
say? Millennials.
Millennials.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a non-carnal mother.
Okay.
You know,
Educate.
Walk
Come on,
keep it
Donna,
moving.
talk to me.
So the kind of travel that
Mr.
Gen
Ali.
Z and millennials like they like experiences, right?
Gen Z do, right?
Gen Z and millennials.
So Gen Z would be.
Gen Z is like 1997 onward.
All
Not
right,
me.
that definitely ain't you.
No.
No, she's a millennial then.
You
Yeah, but
definitely
they
ain't
like
you.
experiences.
Look like it, but-
They like eco-friendly.
I'll take it.
Kia
stuff,
said,
it's
"Hey,
sustainability
cousin. Which
stuff.
one is her cousin? You know Kia Foster?
No.
Oh, okay.
She talking about me. Hey, cuz.
Oh, you cuz?
Yeah, cuz. What up? Go ahead. You said Gen
Damn
Z.
it, I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about you. Like,
No, she know what it is. You know.
she ain't never say, "Hey, cuz, you was me."
I mean, man, she doing what she's supposed to, and then we cuz here. You know, we
Golly.
related. Go ahead, Donna. We related.
I'm so sorry.
We family.
Donna, I am sorry.
Donna, we is family from here on, y'all. Me and Donna's family.
I know Miss Kia, so I said, okay, she's saying hi to her cousin. Let me
Yeah.
show some love, but she talking about
She
you.
talking about cuz. She know.
Damn it. All right, let's go. All right, let's
So
go. I'm
Gen
sorry.
Z and
Millennials.
millennials.
What the comments at, Edgar? You talking about read the comments?
And they are not afraid of traveling solo, especially Gen Z. They like to do trips by themselves.
So Gen Z likes to travel by themselves.
Yes. Now Gen Z. Now this funny thing is, them and millennials do a lot of group, like girls trips and guys trips and stuff like that.
Okay.
They do a lot of that as well, and they like to go with places that are earth friendly, like eco friendly, sustainability, stuff like that. That's where they're going. And like I said earlier, millennials, they seem to be getting into the whole cruising thing
Okay.
more and more, and they also like to do that multi-generational travel because they're in that place where they've got kids and they've got their parents that are still alive. So they like to do that multi-generational travel stuff.
So Edgar has a question. Shout out to Edgar.
Hey, Edgar.
Yeah, he started watching since his wife been, part of the team.
Okay.
So shout out to him.
Hey,
But he says, is it worth to sign up for a rewards credit card?
Yes,
So
definitely do that because
So when I be hearing Spirit, be like, you want to sign up?
Donna looked at you like you was crazy.
Shit, I fly cheap. Shit.
She looked at you like you was
Listen,
crazy, though.
I ain't trying to be funny. Spirit is the only one that haven't had no problems, no issues.
Or Southwest.
Southwest,
United, haven't?
Southwest has a lot of issues.
Oh,
I don't have no
Well,
issues
your
with
bubble-
Southwest.
United?
And I
In
I
America.
used to
I love
Southwest.
Southwest. I never have any problems.
so I used to be a big fan of United, big fan. But it's like, why not just 2 hours? I'm in the plane. Let me just fly budget. You know what I mean? Low budget. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, turbulence, all
But
that.
Spirit charge you for
Everything.
everything.
Hello.
It's a
Tell her-
charge
tell her-
for everything.
Tell us, Donna, about
I
it.
pack light. I'm not like the women. I can go with a backpack.
That's
Charge you
wheels right there.
$5 for a cup of coffee. Come on.
Come on, Donna, talk to us.
I ain't gonna lie. I be
Rob, we better not book no Spirit.
Hey.
Christina, Rob,
Whoever
the
drop-
seats is too small, I heard. So
Whoever-
I'll meet y'all there.
Oh no, they got them
I'm
$50
having a-
extended seats.
I'm having a,
Yeah, you can pay extra for that. You can pay
$50.
extra.
I'm having a party in the car before I get to the airport. So when I get to the airport, I'm looking for a pillow to lay down. I'm sweet. I'm having a big party before I get to the airport.
So Edgar says sign up.
Yes, definitely get
Oh.
your credit card that you can get miles on.
Hold on, Tiffany. How you texting and on the podcast?
Uh-oh.
Skills.
Okay. I didn't see you touch the phone. I see her left a message. But yes, get rewards.
Get rewards, definitely.
And that's even if you're on a cruise ship.
You can get any credit card that gives you rewards, and then
Okay.
the airlines have their own credit cards that you can get rewards. Like I've got a Southwest Priority card, and I get
You
And
and,
I-
Tiff.
and I get points all the time, so I can use my points to get free airline tickets
Yep.
to fly, which I do all the time. And then the cruise lines also have their credit cards that you can use to book or to get onboard credit or stuff like that. So if you have a chance, definitely get that. Get a credit card that you can get points on.
Do you have some credits, Tiff?
Paul, you only flew
Did
twice.
you get a credit
I
card?
fly Southwest all the time, so I have a whole lot of credits where I use them to apply towards my flights, and I don't have to pay out of pocket. You just pay the tax.
The tax.
The $5.90.
So talk to the people. So you use your credit. You use the rewards.
And a nice thing with Southwest is you can go in and manage your flights. You can check them daily, and if there's a credit, that credit will go into your profile, and you can hold it and use it for future flights.
Yeah. So if the
And it's
price of the
super
flight
easy.
goes down, you can change it, and then they'll credit you back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can do it all yourself. You don't
All
have to
yourself.
talk to an agent or anything.
But don't you want to talk to an agent?
No, you don't need to for that.
Not an airline agent. No.
Okay.
You can do it all yourself through the app.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna get
And
to.
But the only thing that sucks is they're going to be charging for bags now.
yes, this is why I used to use them all the time
Me too.
because your bags were free.
2 bags.
2 bags free.
And
Now
a
they-
carry-on and a
and
personal
like I said,
item.
Yeah. Now they're
Gold
going to
would've
be
been in
charging.
heaven.
Now
But
they're going to be charging.
You gotta remember everything's going up.
They're going to be charging.
So
Everything going
And your
up.
points are going to expire too.
you better use them.
I have a
Donna.
whole lot too.
What are the differences in luxury travel and adventure travel and etc.? Meaning
Yeah. Like
come on, give it to me, Donna.
Yeah.
just like you've got
Tell 'em.
different categories of cruise lines, you got different categories of traveling. So you've got some people that want to do the adventure travel, go to the Antarctic. They
Really?
Oh yeah, and there are cruises that will take you there too. The Galapagos Island cruises that will take you there too. Yeah, so
Retired people, man. As soon as they retire, they
So
ready to
people
travel.
wanna do that.
Yes.
and they usually are older people.
Yeah.
that want to do that stuff.
I actually met a man on a cruise that was retired and lived on the cruise ship.
That's the man at
They
your
do
house
that.
now? I used to cut her grass. No, I'm just joking. Let me quit. Let me quit.
We have a lot of people mad out here.
Oh God! Oh God! Tiffany House. Hey, what up? What you doing here? I just got back from a 20-day travel.
But Miss Donna, let me ask this one question as far as cruise ships. It is true that there's such thing as a 30-day cruise, right?
There's such thing as a year-long
Oh,
cruise.
dang.
I think doesn't it go around, the whole world? Yeah,
Yes, it
I've
hits
heard of
all
that.
7 continents.
God.
Now you can just do a segment, like just do just one continent. You know, that's like 30 days or whatever, or
year?
60 days or whatever. Yeah, you can check. Oh yeah, that's gonna cost you some money.
Yeah.
But there is that kind of cruise. Yeah.
So what's the difference with the luxury?
So luxury is just like it says. It's high end. You know, you get your. If it's a cruise, it's usually a smaller ship. Usually everything's included. You've got your butler. Usually even your excursions are included. It's just a luxury high-end type of deal, which is different from the
Don't look at
adventure
me,
travel.
Paul. I said I go Spirit. Shit.
We
get
get on
personal.
luxury, dog.
Yeah,
go
you get
Spirit.
personalized service, and you can do luxury online. I mean, on land also. You know, like for example, Sandals Resorts, right, which is in the Caribbean,
Nice.
Jamaican owned.
Oh, look at Donna, Jamaican owned. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, which is where they have the majority of their their properties. But that is a luxury property, and you can even have extra luxury where you have the butler 24 hours. You've got fully stocked, where you got top shelf alcohol. They pick you up at the airport in a BMW
nah,
or
they come to get me.
Mercedes. You know, stuff
See,
like that.
I'm going-
luxury.
I'm going luxury,
Miss
dog.
Di, I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm finna go to the hood liquor store because I'm not even going to the high price liquor store. I'm asking where the neighborhood at, so I go to. And my fiance, she always say like, "Why do you always go to the neighborhood?" Like she do not like that, the neighborhood. But like I say, the liquor be cheaper. I don't need a butler. My fiance is gonna be. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But I know
You
what
heard
you're
that,
saying.
Donna?
That's high
But
end.
there are.
That's high end.
That's how
beautiful.
some people travel.
That's beautiful.
And personally, I would love to travel like that because I want to be waited on hand and foot. And you can get that stuff on a ship as well.
Yeah.
So in
They call
the
it shipping.
adventure, so the adventure travel is get that to me. So that's
Yeah, you know, you go to exotic locations, you do crazy stuff. That's adventure.
so that's more like
Yeah.
that was on TV. What was that one show? They,
like grilled bears or whatever it's called.
oh, really?
That's
So they take you to
adventure
jungle
travel.
and stuff like that?
That's
or-
adventure travel. You know, you want to
Safari.
Now you know there are people that do volunteerism travel.
No, what's that?
Where they go to a different country and they volunteer while they're at the country, in that country, and they do humanitarian work and stuff like that. People do that too. I mean, there are tons of different types of travel.
Can you explain this for the people that may not know that don't travel out of the country? Can you explain all-inclusive to a non-all-inclusive resort?
Sure. So an all-inclusive resort is where you pay one price, you go there, and you don't have to pay anything else. So your food is included, your drinks are included, your tips are included. Usually water sports, except for motorized, water sports are included. So you go there, and you can go to all the restaurants on the property. You could go to all the bars on the property. And
Get ready,
you don't
Rob.
have to come out of your pocket with anything.
And the hotel
and the
usually
hotels-
provides entertainment as well.
And there is entertainment there as well.
So I have, like I said, I don't have my passport, but I did get all exclusive for Puerto Rico.
Is that kind of expensive though? The
All-inclusive.
where the range? What 5,000-10,000, something like that?
It depends on
on where you go.
where you're going,
Yeah.
you know, and what type of property. Like
Jamaica. Say I want to go to Jamaica.
there are a lot of
All-inclusive.
all-inclusives in Jamaica. So you've got an all-inclusive that's more of a party place.
I want a
You
party.
know, like Rio Montego Bay.
I want a party. Take me where I want a party.
That's an all-inclusive.
But they say don't leave,
You've
don't
got
leave
dreams.
your resort though. Like
You can leave the resort.
Come on, Donna, talk to me there,
mean,
because everybody be telling
you
me
can leave
I can't
the
go to
resort.
Jamaica. I gotta stay inside.
Don't
the
believe
fences
that
and all.
foolishness.
Well, come on, Jamaica.
Hey,
Tell me
that's
about
it.
Jamaica.
That's if you're in Kingston.
I want to smoke all
Listen,
that, Donna. I
listen.
want to go over there where they got
What you
smoke and
gonna
everything.
smoke?
The
I don't
tourist
smoke some
areas
weed.
are
No,
fine.
No, I just want to go over there.
And that's only in certain parts, and it's not the tourist area, and it's certain parts of Kingston or certain part up in the country.
yeah, but they
Right,
say
the
like don't
mountains.
try to go out like you see where they record the movies at and they dancing all freaky. Don't be trying to find them type of clubs. Like
They got
way,
some of them
way
down.
out. Like way
Donna,
out.
they got some of
No,
them.
Well,
and
I
they say
actually
don't-
went
Jamaica,
to
Donna,
I
Donna,
went
they
to
got
a-
those spots
say-
over there.
Don't let the
No.
cab driver take your
Listen.
ass way out where you
Listen to
shouldn't
me.
be going.
If you go, right, it's just like if I'm going to Chicago,
Okay.
I'm going to be careful who I'm going to talk to and where I'm going to go.
All right.
Wherever you go, have the same type of thing
Okay.
going, right? And I would suggest, even if you go to Mexico or any island in the Caribbean, Jamaica, whatever, if you want to see the island, if you want to get a feel of the country, of the people, the vibe, the food, the music, get a driver and have them drive you around, and then have them take you to local places to eat, because that's where you're gonna get the best food.
The local food is the best.
The local food is the best.
Okay.
Spicy, Paul.
Okay.
You don't like spicy food?
Well, you know, Donna.
That's that real Jamaican jerk chicken down there.
Yeah, you know, I
Yes.
can't turn red.
But it ain't gonna be like
They have it
that.
right on the side of the road. The
It's
little huts.
fantastic.
So, what would you tell the people at home that might want to be a travel agent? Like, is it hard to be a travel agent? Or what is there some ups and downs to be in this business, or what? Because you have your own travel agency.
Just like any business, there are ups and downs. There's and you have to be prepared to put in the work. Okay? Things aren't going to come to you just because. However, there are advantages like the tax and stuff. You can write off stuff.
Okay.
You're responsible for your work schedule, how much you work, where you do whatever. Con, you're responsible for work stuff, how much you work. Yeah. Everything is dependent on you, right? So if you're not in a mindset to do that, then don't start a business. Don't go into a business. Now, I have what is called a host agency.
All right.
And the host agency is the one that is responsible for getting all of the contracts with the different vendors and hotels and all that stuff, and maintaining licenses and websites and all that stuff.
Okay.
So you have to pay like a monthly fee to keep that up for them to do all that stuff. They also provide the training. They also do marketing for you. They bring in people from different places, different vendors, like different cruise lines or different resorts or stuff to come and train you. Dang. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that is really good, but you have to be prepared to work. Just like in any business.
Yeah.
So how many hours would you say somebody at home, say if they want to do something part-time, say I want to get into this, I want to tell my homie at home, hey, I got you. I can hook it up.
And
What I'm going to have to do? How many hours you thinking? For me. I'm just asking.
Again, it depends on you. So for me, I work maybe about 20 hours a week. Somebody else might be 30, might be 12. It all depends on what's happening
Why
in your
you
life.
so less? Why you so less, Donna?
Well, she did say at the beginning of the show she's trying to make this her full-time gig.
Yeah.
So
And
she
you
has
gotta
to maybe
remember,
build her
she could-
I have
clientele
to
up.
build my clientele, build my work up and stuff like
Me
that.
and you can text her right now, Paul, say, hey, we're looking for a trip coming up in summer. She don't have to go to her damn right now and do it, but as soon as she get time, she probably got 5 people. Man, let me go in her
Is that
office.
true?
But I do
That
have
is
a
true.
serious question for people that are not experienced with travel agents. Let's say we book with you, we go on a trip, and there's issues wherever we're at. Is it the travel agent's responsibility? Like, would we call the travel
Yes.
agent? The travel agent helps to try to rectify the situation, whatever the issue
That
may
is
be.
correct. Yes. That's what we would do.
So a
And
travel
we
agent, if
also-
I got a problem, I'm calling you.
Correct.
They got your money.
Yeah. And we have what are called BDMs, business development managers, for each company. Like, we've got one for Carnival, we've got one for Norwegian Cruise Line, we've got one for Sandals, we've got, so we have connections
She got
we
connections.
can work with to help you get what you want or get whatever issues resolved.
So Rosie said, she did an all-inclusive. She said in Jamaica for $1,200.
That's actually a really good price.
But she said that was for 5 days, 4 nights. Well worth it. So I'm thinking $1,200 was just for her. She was by herself. She probably went with some girls, met them out there. Or they probably went all together, but $1,200 ain't bad.
Yeah,
You
and
saying
again,
5
with the
days.
Caribbean,
Not at all.
it depends on when you go, what the price is going to be, because you got off-season,
Oh, yeah, then
you got peak season, you got mid-season, right? So, for example, in the Caribbean, off-season is the summer.
Yeah, because it's so,
Winter is high season. In Europe, it's all the way around.
yeah.
Summer is high season there, and winter's low season. So, depending on where you're going and when you're going, it's going to determine the price, in addition to where you're staying.
That's just like saying, like, we go to Houston next week, right? It was only $100, but it's Super Bowl weekend, we go, goddamn,
Definitely, it's 500.
500, so.
Take some
I see what
comments.
you're
Take some.
She just said she did an all-exclusive.
Somebody else said something.
Kia said we left resort in Cancun.
Okay.
Kia also said her cab driver tried to sell them some weed.
In Jamaica?
Hold on.
Right out there,
Cancun.
right as when you're walking through the airport.
Put this in the comment. Was some good weed? Because I heard they don't have good weed,
all right.
and I know I don't.
In
I don't-
Cancun? I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
on camera, I don't smoke no more. But You know,
Off
if
camera?
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, if I was to go, I'm bringing my own. I don't play that. I never played that. You know, I hate going places. Have to look because you're not gonna find what you're used to.
Anybody else in the comments?
No, now leave me alone.
No, but if people are interested in becoming a travel agent, they can reach out to me personally, and I'll give them that information.
What is your name of your travel agency?
Double A Travel.
Double A. Okay.
Yeah, and the
Double
double is spelled out, and the A is for my sons, Aston and Aubrey.
That's nice. Who would have
And
thought
it's
of
in
that?
Pleasant Prairie. What's the address there?
Don't give out your address.
my address.
Give them out your email.
Call me.
Or email, right?
Email or call
You can email me at Donna, Donna, at double, Double, the letter A, travel.biz, B-I-Z.
So is it a business?
Yes.
A business they can go to? Like
No, I run it out of my house.
Great.
And my phone number is
you don't
1-800-674-1425.
Okay. Now I just want to
Say that number one more time.
1-800-674-1425.
You don't need to go to her house to go
No, I'm
get
just
you
wondering.
book
So,
nothing. You tell her what you
He's
trying
old
to-
school.
Yeah, you want to walk in there with the can.
Right.
Let me explain
He
something
got
to you.
to see it in his face.
I was trying to get
Me
so
and
when
nothing,
I,
he gone.
when I had I used to have people take care of my insurance and stuff. I'm doing that stuff on my own, right? I like to pull up. I said, wait a minute. I was so used to Wise Way. I had Progressive through Wise Way. They left. I was lost. I'm on the phone talking to somebody. I'm like, I want to go to you and see. I want to see everything. I want to see what's going on. There's so many people doing some shim-sham. I want to know. I want to see my paperwork. I want to talk to you physically. I seen you, Donna.
You're going to see it in the email.
I don't want to see it in the email.
Or
What
we
if I
can
want
do
to
a
see
Zoom.
you?
We can
There
do a
we go.
Zoom.
There, make me feel comfortable. Is there
We can
anybody
do a
feel
Zoom.
like me at home? Because I
No.
want to feel comfortable. Just show me on Zoom. I'm cool with the Zoom.
But you'll send your.
I don't want to just talk to you on the phone. I want to see. I want to, hey, what's
Yes.
up? I want to see what you look like. Because if you run off with my money, I want to know.
Well,
I'm just saying. You ain't never had that happen to you?
No.
Some shim sham come over here. I see it all the time. You get these
Not with
scam
a,
calls
not
and
with
all
a
that.
travel agent.
You want a trip for this?
Yeah.
And you give me your information, you pop.
So if you leave
That's
here
different.
tomorrow,
If somebody
you
come and say, you want a trip for this.
if you leave here tonight and you go book a trip, you're gonna say, "Hey, I don't trust you. She was just on our show."
I'm not saying that.
Well, what the heck are you saying?
I'm saying I want the Zoom. I want the Zoom though. Still, I want the Zoom.
Yeah.
I want to
definitely
see
wanna
who
see.
he's talking to.
You don't-
Yeah.
I want the Zoom.
too.
So when he
I do
paying
groups
T-Mobile on the
also.
phone,
And you do
here, I'm
groups?
like, "Hey, I
I
want
do
to see who I'm
groups.
talking
Right.
to." You don't
Yeah.
do that one, Paul.
That's different. I've been with T-Mobile. I'm just saying if I want to book a trip and I'm spending $5,000, $10,000,
I shouldn't be saying
And
T-Mobile. I
what
don't
did you
even
do?
use T-Mobile. They garbage.
Tiff, what you do? You get on the phone.
We book everything over the internet ourselves.
Well, y'all good.
Internet,
Airbnb, flights, excursions.
and that's without even talking
cruises.
to
I
I
nobody.
like the Zoom. I don't know about nobody else.
Well, you don't even
I want-
travel, so it don't even
Right.
matter.
Right.
Right.
He goes to Florida. That's it.
That's right. Tiffany will book it. I have Tiffany book it. So what else?
Somebody named Stephanie said, Paul done grew up paying his own bills now. Okay.
Dang.
I had to read that one, Paul.
Hey, Steph, I do have people paying
No.
my stuff. They get the money from me, and they're going to have to pay it for me. Because, Tiffany do a lot of my stuff here. They like, Tiff, could you find this here? Could you do this? I just,
His personal assistant.
Yeah.
That's my third
I try
job.
to have that. I try to have that because, I get frustrated because if I'm not understanding, I just want to know. And then I like to really, I've always did business face to face, usually when it's big money transactions and stuff like that. I've always just did it face to face. I don't get my card out so you can do this and do that.
Miss
It's
Lin-
just,
Well, I've had a couple of people like that.
there you
Where-
go.
And I will meet them. I'll have them come to my house.
There we
or
go.
I'll meet them somewhere.
I'm spending 15 with you. Donna, meet me.
Yeah.
I got to see you.
I've had people do that. But the majority of that's only like a couple of people though.
Right.
The majority of the people are cool with me talking to them on the phone or emailing.
With my agent, I did the same thing. Pull up, Steph. I need to show me this progressive thing. I want to see it. I don't want to just talk to nobody on there. But with that, I got a couple more minutes. But I want to say,
lying, he is lying.
what is the plan for your future in your future business, like your future business? What you trying to?
Yeah.
You know.
Like I said earlier, I'm working this part-time to build it up to be my full-time job, you know, and I am looking at pretty much specializing in groups, which I do a lot of groups now. You know, like I've got a group going to South Africa in November. I've got a group doing a cruise, a New Year's Eve cruise. I did a group that was doing a family reunion on a cruise, you know. So I do a lot of groups. I also do a lot of individual packages. But I'm looking at like narrowing down the scope of what I do and making that my full-time job. Because there really is more money in groups, basically.
Well, Donna,
Miss
you
Tip.
made me feel comfortable. Because hearing her talk, she told me, you know, when to go, when not to go.
Did you just love that comment?
I did.
So how the hell am I not seeing you touching your phone? Like I swear,
Super
I'm like,
Spidey skills.
shout out to Laura Young too, watching too. That's Pedro's wife.
Hey, Pedro.
I said Laura, not Pedro.
Pedro's wife, right?
Yeah.
Ain't he over there watching it with her?
Hell no.
It says Laura.
Okay. I thought they was
hell
watching
no.
it together.
If Pedro was tuned in, it would say Pedro.
Right.
If they live in the same house, I don't know. Anyway, Donna,
She even
give
texted
your
back and said, "Oh, thanks."
email
Oh,
one more
look at
time.
that.
The number they can reach you.
Sure. Email Donna, Donna, at double, DOUBLE, the letter A, travel.biz, B-I-Z. The number is 1-800-674-1425.
Now, she can help you out.
Miss
Call her up. She got her own travel agency. She been doing this a while. How many years she been doing this?
5 years.
She been doing it
But
5 years?
I did do it in New York previously, a long time ago.
Okay. So she is
Also.
experienced. So if you need to call her for anything, call her up. She gonna let you. She been everywhere almost.
And pretty much if you do booking groups, that's where you save the best money at, right?
You do get discount in groups. And if you're the group leader, there's a chance that you could possibly go for free.
Ooh, I'm calling you there.
And
I'm
can
gonna
I
get
give-
Christina. I'm gonna get Juan. I'm gonna get everybody. Tiff. I ain't going on a boat though. We ain't going on no boat. So I'm gonna just tell y'all right now.
Well, you don't have to worry about a cruise ship will hold you.
I'm
Nah,
getting out of here.
no, I'm
And they
saying,
have little tiny boats on the side.
Tiff, don't you start no mess either.
Nah, that
Don't you
boat
start.
might tip
Don't you
over.
start no mess. I'm
I
not
wouldn't
doing
encourage
it.
him to get on a fishing boat with me.
I'm gonna call Donna. I ain't gonna call you. I'm gonna be like Donna.
I'm talking about the
But can I
fishing
give a little tip to the fellow cruisers?
boat. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good.
Play a little money in the casino on the ship.
Oh,
Because
no,
next thing
don't
you
do
know,
it.
do it. You can limit yourself $50, $100. You could even use your onboard credit towards in the casino. But once you start playing in the casino and building up those points, they start sending you offers for the casino deals with free drinks in the casino. You keep
That's
adding
true.
it
Carnival
up.
does that.
They will
But
send you
Paul-
free drinks around the entire ship. You'll get discounted
So,
rooms.
The casino pretty much is open all night. They close in the daytime most of the time. I went at nighttime where the kids would sleep, fiance sleep. You can't spend no money on there unless you go to when I went to the Bahamas or you go to the islands, you can. But like I say, Bahamas, they got Gucci, all that out there, no taxes. But I'm just saying that because, the cruise ships, I don't know. I just think the cruise ships are just more, you just gotta,
Right.
no, I'm serious.
Got a
You
better
just-
chance to win.
I just don't gamble because it's like.
And I don't
God.
gamble, but I gambled last year
But
when
no.
I went and I hit.
So look, just say if I lost 1,000, I think I lost 1,200 gambling, right? The money that they give you far as drinks, food, credit, that is not going to add up nothing near to what you lost. They just treat you, accommodate you, hoping okay within the next day because they gonna
Like
give
Vegas.
But you could win. I mean, in
didn't say
January,
spend
I went on a
$1,200.
cruise with
No,
a group, and there were quite a few people that won thousands of dollars in that casino.
I just don't see it. And
They did, and I was like,
on
I need to hang around with you guys.
a cruise ship for
I
5
played,
days.
the, I
just-
played the slot and I played Russian roulette, and I hit on both.
There you go.
5 days. I didn't hear nobody. I won.
Well, this.
But
this
let me give
okay.
tip for cruise, but this is just traveling. If you're going on a cruise,
Don't gamble.
go the
$50
day
limit.
before.
Say it again.
If you're going on a cruise, go the day before the cruise departs.
You have to.
I'm telling you, I've seen where people
They will leave you.
show up, they're flying the same day that the cruise is leaving, there's a delay in the flight and they miss the cruise. Yep. Don't do that. Always fly the day before.
You heard that important tip.
And if you go on a cruise and you get off to do an excursion, make sure you are back on that ship before the time they say be back, because they will leave you. I've seen people running on the dock trying to get on the ship.
And somebody actually commented on that and asked
the
the
ship
question
is pulling
about
out.
that.
What's that?
Will you get left if you miss
Yes,
at your
you
port?
will.
If you don't make the boat back in time, and yes, you will get left.
The only way they
get
might
left.
wait, the only way they will wait for you, if it's an excursion that the cruise line is offering, and they sponsor it, and the person leading that calls them and say we're running late, they will wait for you. But if you are on their own, they are not waiting for you.
They not. But you
Good information.
But you was like, come on now, that you ain't don't play with it. You way out
People
of
do.
the country. Yeah,
People
you
do,
way
though.
out the country.
That'll be me, so that's why we not flying. We not doing that. I'm flying. I'm staying.
You just
couple
don't get
places.
off
I'm
the
going
boat,
Vegas,
okay?
Miami, all them little places. I'm not going to Jamaica
They
and
have
all them.
enough-
I
enough
might go
en-
to Jamaica because my cousin
They have
here
enough
doing.
entertainment on the boat.
It was nice having
They do,
Donna
don't
Langley
they?
here, though. You know,
Thank
it's
you.
so nice having you here, giving us
Thank
some
you. It's
education.
great
on
being here.
Travel
It's been-
agent. Look, you looking for a travel agent?
Anytime.
Here she is.
This year,
Get with
next
her.
year.
Get you some knowledge. Call her up and figure some stuff out too. You know, compare some prices. Do what you got to do. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Next week on the Real Talk podcast, the elected mayor will be sitting in his seat, and he gonna give us some feed on what's going on.
And I'm finna blast your ass. Get ready.
Nah, you gonna blast me to a person that ain't show up?
Get-
Bag up. I ain't trying to hear that go. We'll save it for next week. The Real Talk podcast, share it. You know what time it is. We out of here.
The sun's out.
La 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 la.
And it feels so good.
La 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 la.
On the right side.
La 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 la.
And it feels so good. Let's go.
La 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 la.
Praying hands to the Father, oh, way too good to be bothered, oh, living life with no stress, yes, every minute's my best, yes, feel like I'm winning the lottery, buying my mama a house is harder than pottery, winning it just like I oughta be, things looking up, I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life, everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, pussy feeling brand new, sun is about to break through, ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 It's that tank top weather, oh. All my friends get together, oh. Feel it couldn't be better, yes. Tell me this is forever, yeah. Summer days they're getting hotter. She getting up out the water. Baby is beautiful, so that's the future is wavy. Colors are crazy. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh blue, glossy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 The chemistry is right. I'm feeling so alive. Dreams flying in the sky. And I'm never coming down. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave, swimming in the fresh mood, glossy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 I'm living on the bright side.
side.
La 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 la.
And it feels so good.
La 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 la.
On the right side.
La 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 la.
And it feels so good. Let's go.
La 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 la.
Praying hands to the Father, oh. Way too good to be bothered, oh. Living life with no